there are so many things, like there are these like scary adult games that they watch and stuff. So then I try to block all these things. And then I go back onto the iPad and watch the history. And they've now found, people reviewing these games instead, or somebody has made like a cartoon version of the game or something. So they get fed the stuff you don't want in other ways, even if you block the main version of it.
And that's why I think it's so exhausting for parents, because it's like every time you feel like you have a handle over something else pops up. And it's like the intensity of how much you have to watch this, the emotional labor and the mental labor that it takes just kind of to watch over this. That's why I think it's really important for us to have our own limits on how much time do I want to parent this, right? And that we have choice. You as a parent have choice to be able to make those decisions and to say whether or not they do well on the iPad or not. I cannot be mindful of this for more than an hour a day. So I'm going to give them 1 hour where I'm going to be on top of it. But having to kind of surveil this all the time is exhausting for me, and I can't do it, right? So really, that's why I don't think it's a one size fits all. What's your capacity? How are your children handling it? Do you see any, like you mentioned, signs of dysregulation where they're crying, moody, having trouble sleeping, not wanting to do anything else, isolating themselves with the iPad? And it's endless. They're not going to necessarily have defined limits and boundaries for themselves because, as especially younger children, they're still developing that, right? So we're going to have to be the ones to kind of set that up for them. So to answer your question, what do you do? Is you have to, again, have a meaningful conversation with them and say, as age appropriate as you can, there's going to have to be limits around your screen time because I'm seeing this and this and this. And it's coming from a place of care. It's not coming from a place of control. And going forward, here are the parameters. A suggestion is whatever parameters you do set, try to be consistent with them. I know sometimes even us, it's difficult to be consistent, but try to be consistent with them and stick to them and see if you see changes.